because the feeling of creation is cool at times, and other times it feels very weighty. And if I just document what's really happening and not trying to put on or whatever, over edit, and I love good editing, y'all. Welcome back. I am currently down for the count. Didn't intend on starting the new vlog this way, but I am like, oh my gosh. I've been having technical difficulties all morning, and just think gastrointestinal. Typically when I say I'm having technical difficulties, that's what it is. Technical difficulties all morning. I'm trying to pull myself together because I have things that I need to do, primarily work. I'm so tired though. But anyway, so we move. Good thing is I did get some time in this morning, and I was gonna go read Matthew chapter 1, but I feel like that's all genealogy stuff. Anyway, I felt led to go to Mark 12, and yep, where I should have been. It was parables of Jesus, and there are a couple of things that stuck with me, but I'll come back and talk about that at some point, because right now I can't even do it. I'm laying in the bed. Oh, excuse me. I'm laying in the bed with my computer, my Bible, but not like that, the Bible, but I'm so through, and I'm hungry, but I don't have the energy to even go downstairs. I made it down this morning to take Noah to school. I brushed my teeth, washed my face, and that's about it. I came back home. I went out in my night clothes, no bonnet, but night clothes, house shoes, because I wasn't getting out of the car. I'm like, I'm going in the garage, into the car, back into the garage, out of the car, into the house. I have a package. I have a package at the front door I need to get. So I really need to pull it together. Okay, I started the camera, not to come on and complain, but to maybe like will myself to get up and like get my day like started, because it is 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock, and I had to get Liam in like 2 hours. 3 hours. And it comes fast. So let me move it and get it together. Happy Monday, day after Cinco de Mayo. Hope y'all are well. Okay, I'll be back because this is out of hand. Bye. Alright, so I grabbed the package. I got a piece of bread and butter. That's what I'm eating. I'm going to get to work. I'm praying that this will hold my little stomach. I don't want to like eat too much. I don't need no more problems. Anyway, so I did do that. I'm up. I'm moving around. I may come back and drink some tea later, but when I tell you like I'm scared, a little bit scared. All right, I'll be back. They don't have golden beans in this Publix. What? Oh, I guess I gotta go. No, they have golden meats, girl. I'm back. It's some hours later. Y'all see my little cup of juice? I am currently, well, I went to Publix, which I saw that, and I picked up some stuff because I wanted to make chicken enchiladas for dinner, but I am totally cheating because I got a rotisserie chicken, and so here is the chicken taken off the bone. Got a rotisserie chicken, and then the rest I will do. So that's what I'm about to do real quick. I'm a little late today because y'all saw what my morning was like, but I was able to put myself together, get the package from outside, get some work started, and so I'm gonna finish this up and then go back and do some more work, honey, because I want to get in bed early tonight, so I start my day early tomorrow. Like early, and work out in the morning because I did not work out today. All right, I'm gonna cook and I'll show y'all the finished product. Bye. Right, is that supposed to be him 3? It's not like. Then get your. That's cool. That Alright, so I got everything into the oven, and what you saw was me messing up. I poured all the enchilada sauce that I had on the 5 that I put in there. So I made like one for everybody. But I have stuff left. So this is chicken and beans. And I'm going to actually make the kids these tomorrow. And so I took some of that enchilada, that mixture, because I use green and red all the time. So I took that off. And while I love to make things from scratch and all of that, I don't. I like to, but I don't sometimes. I need, a lot of the times actually, I've been needing help, so that I make sure that it gets done. So I need help today, so that's why I bought the rotisserie chicken, and I got the canned sauce, because baby, I'm Blaxican, but I'm not actually Mexican. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do some work while that sits. I didn't put any cheese on it yet because I wanted to cook, because I got a rotisserie chicken. The chicken wasn't hot. I didn't cook the beans. I'm gonna let them all cook together. So I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna work while I wait on that, and let these kids come put up this grocery. Okay, bye. Y'all, I'm so surprised. I literally was shutting down everything to go to bed, and I was walking past, I turned off the lights on the stairs, and I noticed that I had a package here earlier, and it wasn't there. It was big, and it wasn't there. It's my mirror. And I looked, and then he had already put it on the wall for me. And then we didn't have no mirror in this bathroom since last July. Well, it was almost August when we moved in, but it's a mirror here now. The light's gonna make noise, so you're not gonna be able to hear me, but we have a mirror. Finally, that's the one that was actually that mirror was actually out there, and now we have this one. It's so cute, right? Survives. Got a little peak at the top. I love it. Yay. Now even better light for my outfits of the day. Yay. Excited. Oh, he's so good to me. Okay, let me go to bed for real, because yeah. Bye. Good day. It is Tuesday, I think. Tuesday, May 7th. Yes, I do know that. Tuesday, May 7th, and I am here about to actually go make my bed because I need to do that, and I really need to get started with work. I just finished reading my Bible in the car. I was telling my husband that in the car I have no distractions, so sometimes I stay there and do that. Yeah, but we'll talk more another day about this week's plans. But anyway, I was reading in, I know this, Hebrews chapter 3, verse, all the verses, read the whole chapter. All the verses, and read the whole chapter. And one of the things that really stuck out to me was that the people in the wilderness, when Moses was trying to lead them out, right? It's Moses, right? They well, if you know the story, you know that they had to stay there for like 40 years because they didn't believe. Even though, was it Moses? Abraham, yes. Child, I can't remember right now, but. All right, so it was talking about, what struck me was that the people who were in the wilderness just didn't believe God, right? They didn't believe God, so they had to do that song and dance for 40 years because they didn't believe. And God was so mad with that generation that he was like, y'all are not going to enter into my rest. And that's sucky, to not be able to enter into God's rest because of unbelief. And I have a note in my Bible from another time that I read it, saying that almost that very thing. I left out the sucky part, but in this stage in my life, and I should have been doing this, I need more rest. But it's not just even physical rest, it's the mental rest. It's really needing like mental rest. And that scripture strikes me, and I'm going to look at the actual scripture so I can put it across the screen and give you the proper context. But it struck me when I read it before, in the most recent time, and even today as I read it, that the unbelief is what keeps us from the rest. And there's a scripture in there that says, if you'll hear my voice and not harden your hearts, like, you can enter into my rest. I'm paraphrasing here, so biblical scholars don't get me. But I'm like, I want to enter into that rest. I think I mentioned in the last vlog how we were trying to be more intentional about Sabbathing. And that's really just taking a day where we disconnect. We connect with each other as a family. We connect with God through worship and, just very intentional time of rest. No work, just rest. So trying to get that into like real practice, not just like it's my Saturday or my Sunday and I'm going to run to the store. But since I'm not working, all that stuff still be work, man. I'll be wore out after going to the grocery store. Anyway, I'm gonna go make up my bed and so I can actually get to work and get it done. Because the other thing about resting and Sabbathing is actually planning and getting things done when they need to be done so that you can rest when you need to rest, right? So I'm gonna get it together. Yeah, get it together. But I'll holler at y'all a little later. All right, so bed made. Struggling here, trying to put my shoes up because I'm a shorty. But yeah, feeling good about that. Trying to do more. Trying to just keep my house together, y'all, because I haven't done the best job in this season of me having like all these little contract jobs. Hey, where am I? So I haven't done the best job with me having all these little contract jobs of keeping my home together. Enough for it not to be like nasty is probably the best way that I can describe it. Enough for it not to be nasty, but definitely not where I want it to be. And so when we decided to, like deep clean this weekend, I was like, you need to make a concerted effort to, keep it together and not let it get, I don't really need to qualify this, but maybe I do. Because, I'm an 80s baby raised in a time where you don't let people into your home if it's not put together. And as an 80s baby, unless your parents were like hoarders or there was some type of like disorder, like we kept a really clean house. I kept a messy room. Caused a lot of contention between my parents, because I was a great student, always on the go, moved around a lot, not like move locations where I live, but like moving around, working and stuff a lot. Classic 80s baby overachiever archetype. And so I was like, my dad is Jamaican, as some of you may know. My mom is American, and it was definitely a source of contention because it wasn't that my mom didn't like a clean home or didn't want my room to be pristine. It wasn't that. It was that my mom, the way she was raised, it was giving like, my mom didn't have kids for us to be little baby slaves, is basically, I think, the way that she felt. And my dad was way more strict because, he grew up strict as my mom did, but I think the outcome of their like lived experiences were different. And that my dad was like, this is how it goes. This is what you do. This is how it should be. And my mom is like, okay, cool. But like, they're still kids type of thing. And so house would be immaculate, like the other parts of the house, immaculate, because my brother and I, we would do that. I'm talking about mopping the floors and cleaning the grout with toothbrushes, cleaning out the garbage pail every other day or every day, and it wasn't like we were slaves or anything like that. It's housework, you know what I mean? And so now that I'm an adult, I appreciate it because, child, the minute you don't do that stuff the way my dad had us doing that stuff growing up, it all goes, to basically the hell in the handbasket. It just really goes awry. It's dust everywhere. It's just stuff. And right now I'm not at the point where I can outsource it. And I don't know that maybe I would outsource it, but it's not, there's other things I want to do more than outsource cleaning. And I think it's also good for my kids to learn and to have like that experience where your parents are nuts. They want you to leave vacuum lines. Because don't get me wrong, my mom kept a clean home. You know what I'm saying? Like that was her. But she also, I think, didn't feel as pressed about our rooms as my dad did. Him was over us. So, now as a grown up, big aged person, I find that I don't have the same level of peace when my house is in disarray. And while again, we weren't necessarily looking like an episode of Hoarders, it was like mad dusty in here and stuff was out of place and it wasn't functional and da 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 da. Let me stop talking y'all heads off because I'm doing a lot of that. That's because subconsciously I am procrastinating because I have this report to go finish. So let me go get that done. I'll holler at y'all at some point. Go charge my camera too. Yeah. Y'all, I gotta get free from procrastination. Gotta get free. Okay, bye. Y'all, I be looking like Rasputia in some of these videos with these angles. But I'm gonna go with it. Because right now I'm working. I don't have time to set up the camera any type of way. And I don't feel like holding it. So there's that. But I just had a situation happen that dealt with my kid and one of her teachers and a group that she's in and some scheduling conflicts. Okay. And without going too much into detail, what came out of it for me and what I told my husband as I was getting ready to fire off that email was I want to be kind and not nice. Kindness has an altruistic motivation behind it. It's not about self. Niceness has more to do with not wanting to be disliked or, whatever. And I think I told y'all before that I prayed a prayer over a year ago to say, Lord, I think it might have been in April. I was like, Lord, let this be the last day that I care what a ninja think about me. Like that's really what it is. And I am trying to hold on to that as I continue to like grow and study the word and like grow even in my faith and my relationship with God, that God is kind to us, right? He's kind to us, but he also got wrathful. Now I do know that the wrath of man does not produce the righteousness of God. However, I do think that there are times where situations need to get straight, and I realize that there are times where I have shied away from the conflict. Never at work though. I never minded conflict at work. I don't know what that is, but I ain't never had that problem. I will talk to the boss, to the boss's boss. Never had that issue. But in my own personal life, I definitely have probably given people way too many chances, credence, didn't say, didn't address. And then there are some cases where I addressed too much. So I thank God that he's been helping me find that balance. But with this particular situation, I didn't want to hurt her feelings. And I hope I didn't. I hope that she saw this as business. But you're not going to tell me what we're doing with regards to my child. Like, you're not going to tell me and not ask and say, hey, this is this. Do you think we could do this? How do you feel about this? You don't own my kid, okay? Okay. I said enough. Bye. Y'all, that closed computer, it signifies so much. Y'all know that I have been working on, oh, hey, how y'all doing? So rude. I just started talking to y'all. So, I've been working on this project for several days now. And I had to get an extension on said project because I was on the struggle bus. I don't even know how to explain it, but I was on the struggle bus. And this weekend, instead of working, which I'm glad I did, I decided to really deep clean my house up. We talked about that. And so I'm really glad that I did that because it has made like my environment so much more peaceful and calm and everything. And I've been able to like get it together. But with prayer, I have been praying. And by the time y'all see this, my fast will be over. So I feel comfortable in telling you about it now. But I'm actually fasting this week from food for most of the day. I am doing like a meal a day because I have medication that I have to take that I'm supposed to take with food. And I have to take two of them twice. But I figured, I'm still taking it. I don't want anybody to think I am fasting for spiritual reasons and stop taking my meds. I really believe in taking my medicine. And I'm taking it and working out and doing all the things to get off of it. And my doctor knows this, but a friend of mine and I and Danny, we all are fasting. And so it has definitely been a challenge. I really had to pray, pull out my Bible, which is what you're supposed to do anyway when you're fasting. But I also wish I didn't have, like, that I had already finished this project so that I could really like immerse myself. But tomorrow should be a lot better because I'm done with this and I can really take the day to really like immerse myself in the word for the day and worship. Like, I couldn't even turn on no music, y'all. I couldn't turn on no music because I had to get it done. And I had told her that she would get it today and I wanted to keep my word. And even more so because she's my friend and she gave me an opportunity. She hired me and gave me an opportunity. And I didn't want to take advantage of that. I really try my best. And I typically try to like, I will do myself in to make sure that I don't like take advantage of like my friend's grace and kindness and stuff like that. But I couldn't do no better. And I realized why, it was several factors, but one of them was definitely my cycle. And also part of it was just not knowing what I was in for. I had never done like this before. So the way I had a mechanism or a methodology for collecting the data, but how much time it was going to take me to interpret it and all that stuff, but you live and you learn, you live and you learn. So now I know, I hope it meets their standards. It's possible that I may have been more extra than they were expecting because I also have that MO. But I'm just so glad. I had to come tell y'all I'm so glad to be done. I am eating dinner tonight, so I think I'm going to go to Fresh Kitchen. What I'm trying to do is primarily fruits and vegetables, but my body, no meat. I'm doing no meat and stuff like that. But one of the medicines that I take, because like 4 of the 6 of them, I think I'm supposed to take. Yes, y'all, I have like 6 meds that I take. They're all oral, but 4 of the 6 of them I think I'm supposed to take with medicine, with food. And one of them does not like that I'm only eating fruits and vegetables. It's like my stomach has been doing the Watusi. Wow. But anyway, TMI, let me start talking y'all heads off. I'm going to go and probably read my book for a little bit because I'm also not watching TV. I'm not getting on social media, but that muscle memory with my hands is doing me in because I keep like automatically my hand goes there and I have to hurry up and swipe out of it. So I'm not looking at it. It's like by tomorrow, I hope I'm fine. But so I'm going to read my book and relax a little bit. And I'm going to take a long bath. But I don't want to take a bath if I got to go outside and get food. So I'm going to get my food first and I come back home and take a long bath. But then he went walking, so I'm waiting on him. I'm just excited, y'all. I haven't been probably, well, that's a lie. I was finna say I haven't been in this product in a long time, but that's not true. A couple weeks ago, I delivered analysis of some syllabi for a new master's program that's being developed or potentially being developed. So I was real proud of that. But that also didn't take the brain acrobatics for me that this did. Child, I'm through dealing. Anyway, goodbye. Because you know I'm like a Baptist preacher. I got 10 closings, but goodbye. Well, as you can see, tonight has been productive. By productive, it's 10 o'clock and I have taken a nice overly hot bath. Overly hot. I thought I was running like lukewarm-ish water. Not lukewarm water, but warm water. And according to my baby daddy, apparently I do this all the time. He just called me stupid. Hush. So what I'm doing right now, though, is trying to pick. I ordered some removable wallpaper months and months and months ago. Like last year, months ago, like a long time ago. And you may see in my background, like I have pieces of it up on the wall. It's an unfinished project because I still have to put the border around it. And me won't settle on border that goes around it, the type of molding or whatever. And it's going to be something like inexpensive because, again, I'm not trying to put like 4,000 holes in these people's walls, and I'm not trying to spend a guap on it. You know, it's a temporary project, but I thought it would add something. But anyway, I ordered these little pieces in order to put some like art. I figured I would like pimp it, thug it, finesse it, whatever, and buy some frames. And these samples that they have come in like, I think it's 8.5 by 11. So I bought an 8 by 10, 11 by 14 frame that's matted to 8 by 10. So I'm going to put them in there, but I don't have as much color as I thought I did. So it looks like these are about to be black and white because I'm not wearing them no more. I'm going to use what I got and make it work, and I'll find other ways to add color. I really thought I had more color, but I do have some color. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, I do have some color, but I don't think it's right for that space. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on a second. Be right back. So I have all these black and whites, right? So basically what you're looking at is, this is how the print comes, like when you order the roll, but this is like one piece of it blown up, right? I thought that was kind of dope. Okay, so like that, and then like this, you have this abstract pattern here, and then this is a piece of it blown up. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do like 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3 somewhere else. And then this is what I have for color. I have this one. I had another one, but it had snakes in it, so I threw it out. No ma'am, no ham, no spam. And then this is it. So this is it laid out. So this is what the wallpaper would actually come like, and this is like the bigger print of it. And then this one. So I think like, and these are going to be cut down. These ones, the color ones, are going to be cut down to 5 by 5 squares. So it's tiny, but I have the perfect place for it. Anyway. So yeah, so that's what I am doing. Also, I have gotten to a pivotal point in my book. So, I lied. Wait, I got one more color, but this is actually the paper that I have in the bathroom, in the powder room downstairs. This is the bigger print, like what it is like to scale. I guess that's the best way to say it. This is what it is to scale. So what the whole roll will look like. This is it scaled down. So you can see what a run of it will look like. Look at me using my brain, okay? But this is what I have up in the powder room. And I'm thinking about putting a blue border around it. Kind of fly, huh? Child, I just got a mirror in there, and we've been here almost a year. And I just put a mirror in the bathroom. And it was the mirror that was hanging up on my other wall. I think I showed y'all. Anyway. So, yeah. So, I'm not putting that up with these others. I may actually use this to put in the bathroom on a smaller wall in a frame. Now that I'm thinking, and I have a couple more, but they're real not boho, shabby chic. Like, I'm not using those. I don't know what made me even order these, because I mean, this one's kind of cute and abstract, like bigger, but yeah, not really my vibe. So anyway, they were on sale one day. I think they were like $1 for each piece. And I went ahead and ordered bigger pieces of it, you know, because I got some up. And I have a whole bunch more wallpaper, like the actual size, under my chair. But I don't really have anywhere to put it. So I don't have like full wall runs. Anyway, so there's that. And the other thing, I was reading my book tonight. And I read, aside from like Christian, I don't really read a lot of Christian books, to be honest. I read the Bible, and no shade to anybody who read Christian books. I've never really been a fan of them. I have some, but I almost would prefer to read the Bible. If my best friend's reading a book, I'm writing it, but it's going to be to help people out, and scriptures are in it. But like, I don't read too many self-help books, to be honest. I just don't. But I do read Amish books. But there's no necks in it. And I just got to a pivotal point in my book. It's called Like Never Before. And everybody like in the book is believers and everything. But child, I'm on page 206. And child, Logan and Amelia just kissed. Now Logan is a widower. Yes, that's correct. He's a widower. His poor wife Emma died in a car crash, and now he's a single dad. And that's Logan. Okay, and Amelia, the soon-to-be boo, she is a divorcee because her husband divorced her, her ex-husband divorced her because she couldn't have kids. That's a shame. But he told her, he's a self-help guru guy and writes books, like he's a best-selling author or whatever. And he like dumped her and divorced her because he said she was too much, honey, and he couldn't deal without all that emotion, and she needed to pull herself together. Because basically they were adopting a baby, and the from a little girl who had gotten pregnant at the church that they were helping in the youth group. They had agreed to adopt the baby, had taken care of her, you know, gone to all the appointments and everything through the whole 9-month pregnancy. And then the girl, the day after the baby was born, decided she didn't want to give the baby up to them. So right now, Logan just found Amelia hiding in the closet because she just got the phone with her ex-husband. And he just like basically, they hadn't talked in years. And he basically just told her, you know, basically, in essence, this is why I left you, because you done got emotional all over again. Because the little girl, who Danny is her name, who had gotten pregnant, she was trying to reach out to her. And he told Danny he would help her reach Amelia. And Amelia was like, Jeremy, that's the ex-husband. Oh, we are not. We're not doing that. And he was like, Ames. And she was like, stop it, Jer. You lost the right to call me nicknames. It's getting really good. I mean, it's been good, but like, I was like, oh my gosh. Because Logan found her in the like little, they're decorating for some event at high school. And he found her in the closet, like basically trembling and just all upset. Child, she was so mad, she threw her phone into the mop bucket. Yeah, so I'm about to go finish reading that a little bit and then take my derriere to bed. But if y'all want to be updated on Amelia, them, I'll tell you. Just tell me in the comments if you want to know. I'm actually outside today. Outside. Actually, it's, what day is it? It is Thursday. The 9th of May. I just looked at it. That's ridiculous. The 9th of May. And I am very grateful because I'm actually sitting here. I pulled over to the park so that I could read my Bible. I haven't been to this park in a while. I actually did a photo shoot for my business right over there. So it's way nicer out here than it was when I was in the woods doing this photo shoot. But It's I'm under a very peaceful tree, and the wind is blowing and the leaves are rustling. So if the sound quality is bad, I apologize, but I'm definitely at peace. I'm really grateful. I talked to some of my friends this morning, but in particular my best friend, and I was sharing with her about my fast. Now, I know the scriptures, and I know that you wash your face and you don't tell anybody what you're doing, but God knows my heart, and that I was only sharing because I was sharing in the context of what God has been doing for me as a result of this fast. It's unimaginable. It's not even like things that, like, I think people see that they be like, I'm fasting for this or for that. It's just him revealing the word to me, and I'm grateful. Like, I'm just really, really grateful for that. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm about to, I thought the sound quality is going to be so bad on this, so I'm going to roll up the windows in a second and talk to y'all, but I just want to say that, so I'm going to go say a prayer and then I'll come back. Okay? All right. I ain't going to be before y'all long because it's going to get hot in here, and I'm going to have to crank that do or roll these windows down. I actually think I'm going to sit here for a little while longer. It's about 12:36. It's 12:36 now, and my kid will be home in a couple hours, but I really like it here, and until I have to use the restroom, I'm probably just gonna sit here, read some more, and just enjoy. But anyway, y'all do stuff for Mother's Day. Like, by the time y'all see this, Mother's Day will have passed. But do y'all do stuff for Mother's Day? This is the first time. Did I talk to y'all about this yesterday? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But this is the first time, I think, since becoming a mother, and that was like 18 years, almost 19 years ago, that I haven't, like, felt like I should get something, or like I want something, or conjured up something that, oh, just get me that or whatever. Like, I really am good. I talked to Danny about going to the beach for the day, but then I'm like, you're gonna miss church, which I'm okay with missing church, but I kind of actually want to go, so we'll see. I don't know. But the beach involves a lot because we don't live near one. The closest one to us is about an hour and a half away, so we have to pack up all the things, and I mean, which you would have to do if it was close anyway, but like, I'm not going to sit out there for an hour and then drive back home an hour and a half. I'm going to post up. If I'm going, I'm gonna go. But our little car, I don't know if it can hold all the stuff that we need to take out there, like coolers and whatever. So then we're talking about renting a van, because Danny had the bigger cargo space. Actually, it might fit. I might be overthinking this, and I'm not going to do that no more. So I don't know. I just don't feel like I need to spend excessive amounts of money to do anything. And I told him that I wanted to go to brunch at some point, but I'm not drinking at all this year. I don't drink much to begin with, but every now and again I like to have me a little something, typically that tastes like sugar and you can't tell there's no alcohol in it. But this year, for health purposes, I decided not to drink at all because I'm diabetic, and so I was like, I ain't finna spend $125 on no brunch, and I can't get everything I'm paying for, okay? And that's really not it. I just don't want to spend that kind of money per person for something that, you know, we eat well and do a lot anyway, so it's not that important. So that's what I think. I'm gonna be chilling. I told him that I was gonna cook some white acre peas, some collard greens, and some cornbread for Mother's Day myself. Matter of fact, what I could do while I'm sitting here is actually go to the store. I could drive to the other side of town, go to the store, pick up the stuff, and then go home. So I have it in the freezer already so I can cook it this weekend. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I'm not doing any work today. I got feedback on my report. Not real feedback. I got some feedback from somebody who has nothing to do with it, because I sent it to them and they're like, you did a great job. But then also to the person who was like, who hired me to do it, she needs some more information, or not even more information, kind of. She wants some more of my thoughts, and she wants me to format it in a different way. So I want to do that and get it done, but I also promised my old supervisor on my contract job that I would look through all the interviews that he did, like the first round of my position, and that I would like do that for him, because I couldn't sit through. They were on Zooms from 8 to 4 yesterday, and I couldn't do it. I had, stuff to do. So I told him just record them for me, and I'll do that. But yeah, I'm going to stop the video here for a second, because I just realized I want to talk about something, but I need to shoot it as an intro. So I'm going to go shoot the intro, and then I'll pick up with y'all later after I figure out what all I'm doing. But I think I'm finna go to the store. So, all right. I'm putting some lip gloss for this intro, so I look like somebody, okay? Okay, y'all. So I put on lip gloss. It was a fail because I look washed out. Y'all want me to show y'all? I recorded the intro, or I guess it's going to be almost like a little trailer. Child, this is what I had put on. That look fool. I wiped it off with a receipt. I'm gonna wipe it off again. I just want to show y'all how foolish it looked. It needs a liner or something. This is what I got in my purse. So I'm gonna do it clear for y'all. But anyway, I wanted to record an intro. It's gonna come out way before this vlog. But I wanted to record like a little video about, what I now view this as. It's become a diary of sorts for me, and I'm excited about that, because years ago, Gary Vaynerchuk, he said, don't create, document, or document, don't create. And I know for a fact that taking on that ideology of documenting and not creating has really helped me, because the feeling of creation is, it's cool at times, and other times it feels very weighty. And if I just document what's really happening and not trying to put on or whatever, over edit, and I love good editing, y'all. I mean, there's this dude that I follow, this Instagrammer, influencer, I don't know what he is, but he's a content creator guy, and he is so dope. His name is Ron Doug, and he is just, y'all, I dream, okay, and I gag at them edits, but I love that. But I also know that there's space for that in some places, but I don't think that space is here. I really believe that Beyond Smoke and Mirrors was supposed to be what Beyond Smoke and Mirrors is, which is me sharing my life, sharing the goodness of God, talking about faith, fitness, fashion, real life. Well, that's my lifestyle. And even honestly, I've been hearing God tell me, stop the show and tell. And I've been searching for what that, like, not searching for, but just praying about exactly what that means. Am I not supposed to show y'all when I buy little things from Hobby Lobby? Or like if I get a new Gucci bag, do I not show y'all on the vlog? So, and I'm not getting a Gucci bag, and more on that later, but not getting a Gucci bag no time soon. But like, what does that mean? And I think honestly in this season of my life, I don't even want to say I'm requiring more of me as it relates to honoring him. I'm requiring more of me as it relates to honoring him. I'm requiring it to honor him, because he's been so good to me. He's been so good to me, and I think the world should know how good God is, All right, let me go, because I need to get out of these people establishment. Not really. It's really chill here, but I probably need to run to the store. All right, I'll catch up with y'all later. Bye. Yeah, happy Friday, May 10th, almost Mother's Day, and I am in the streets today. I decided to invite my brother and sister-in-law over. So Danny's older brother, his wife, my sister-in-law, and their daughter, to come have charcuterie. I was like, I clean the house, y'all. It's fit for the king and queen, meaning them. Y'all come on by and have a little charcuterie or whatever. Sorry, I thought I saw my friend pulling into the mall, but I don't. I never come to our mall ever. But today I wanted to look for a pillow to go on my green like settee, like not settee, but like love seat behind the dining room table. But the pillow that I liked, that I thought was a cute vibe and would go, was like $119, and it's a no for me. I liked it a lot, but not enough to pay $119. Just not that kind of girl. Okay. Like I have to be in love, like completely in love, to drop like mad coins on stuff. And to me, for one pillow, for me, that was a lot. So I came to Dillard's to see. I should have known not to do that, but I came to Dillard's to see, because our mall is so whack, y'all. Like, it's whack. But I gotta get home because I have cheese in the car and all of that. So gotta get that refrigerated. And then I'm going to do some more running around a little later. I picked up a couple things from Anthropologie. I've really been into taper candles. And I was supposed to show y'all a vlog. Maybe this is the vlog I'm supposed to show y'all in. My taper candle situation when I put it in. So I bought like a couple more little taper candle thingies, vessels that were candle holders, that were in the clearance section of Anthropologie. So I did get that. But I'm gonna go and pull myself together and then holler at y'all a little later. Oh my god, y'all, I have been, oh, it's kind of bright back there, huh? I have been in the streets since 10, because Noah was late for school today because child, we're trying to do their hair. But I have been in the streets since 10 this morning. It's 4:36. I worked 9 to 5 today trying to get my little charcuterie party together. I did come home, broke a glass while I was home earlier. Well, broke a little container. I had veggies in it from last night's dinner and broke. So I cleaned it up and everything, but I still need to mop the floor. I had started the water to boil to mop the floor, but then ended up needing to go leave to pick up some meat I had ordered and some butcher paper I had ordered from Home Depot. So went to go do that, and now almost 2 hours later, I'm back home and I need to try to get everything together. But also, I'm supposed to be going by my husband's aunt's house tonight, so I'm cutting it kind of close. So I probably need to get up here with y'all and get on there and do that. But I got some pretty flowers. Hold up. I got some pretty flowers. These are just filler, but look at these roses, bro. And they were $4. It was at $3.12 joint at Publix, but like they actually like are full size roses, not bud joints. Like, yo. So I'm about to make a couple floral arrangements. Because I spread the love and the wealth. I don't know, I'm not pulling out too many vases or nothing. I'm gonna use what's out already. So yes, I'm gonna get to work and do that, and then I'll show y'all the finished product. The charcuterie situation, I'm not using too many dishes because baby, I don't want to wash no whole bunch of dishes after it's over. So I'm actually just putting everything on butcher paper, and yes, we're gonna put everything on butcher paper and thug it like that. I think I don't want to wash dishes. I had to figure out something. I'm gonna make the drinks cold because I decided not to make a drink. I was gonna do like a lavender lemonade, and I was like, nope, not doing it. Trying to make things a little easier for myself because this was very impromptu. I just decided to do this yesterday, and I didn't get anything until today. So anyway, yes, I'm gonna go do that now, and I will holler at y'all in a little bit. Bye.
have a gift. Well, I got a gift. You guys got, oh, when you're done.
Okay. Said, you know I'm not the best.